Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Houston find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Oliver Cabrera is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch. The
2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Goldschmidt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play. The 0-1 delivery.
behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Ready now, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent. Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Altuve at second. Goldschmidt at first. One gone. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Naquin, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Moses fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 3-0 Houston. David Paulino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Jordan Goins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jordan Goins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in there.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Ken Moses.
Set to get his day started, Ken Moses, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Naquin. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Moses is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Striding in, Jarrett Parker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Oliver Ramos.
Settling in now, Oliver Ramos. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 3-0. In now, Joey Gallo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nick Wood's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. One out, nobody on. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Larson waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-2 now. outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Altuve at second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So next to the plate for Texas, Reggie Larson. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Larson, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Naquin brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In tight with the slider. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Jordan Goins back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
In there, no balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 1 out.
The batter, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ken Moses.
Striding in once again, Ken Moses. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Moses at second with 2 down. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Rip down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Gio Gonzalez, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Gio Gonzalez.
Here's Jake Marisnick in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming, here it is. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. DeShields coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Oliver Ramos.
At the plate, Oliver Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields is there, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, and there's 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. Now it's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First delivery to him on the way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. Missed with a breaking ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder number 33, Reggie.
Standing in, Reggie Larson. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another chance? Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
That kept 1-2.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Arlington after this. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Popped him up. Moses into shallow center. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Curveball grounded towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder is 30, Nomar Mazara.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Tyler Naquin will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. In his career, Naquin brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bouncer up the middle. There is Andrus. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Astros lead this one 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jordan Goins, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1-0 the count. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Ken Moses. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parker sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Line to the right side. Larson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
In now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Swung on, missed. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Full count still. Hit the other way out toward right field. Larson is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Jarrett Parker.
Ready for another shot now. Jarrett Parker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Jondo Gustave gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So stepping in, Greg Bird, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrews. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Robert.
Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Larson. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the belt, the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now batting, Oliver Ramos, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Catcher, Oliver Ramos.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way.
That's
The
a ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 3-1. Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Leading off for the Rangers, catcher, Elias Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Roberts has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he takes a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Tapped up the first baseline, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, center fielder.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming, here it is. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High in the air and deep to left center field. Parker going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So a big moment here, and standing in Ken Moses. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos finds it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Kevin Segrist is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Count remains at 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Got him!
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. So a full count now. Jake Marisnick would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 4-1 Houston. Brad Peacock enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
41. Brad Peacock.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses third ball. A man at third with one away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock, batting at an even 400. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
4-2 the final score today. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Paulino earns win number 15, tops on the staff, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Oliver Cabrera was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brad Peacock wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Shelby Miller will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in, Omar Sosa. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Omar Sosa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sign from shallow right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is right there. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's got 12 hits in 21 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. And a fastball just a bit high.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Standing in, Miguel Valdez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2-1.
Now, 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Romero leads off first with 1 away. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Bogaerts has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
This is line to left. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Nelson Sai.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Sai. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Todd Connolly.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Connolly, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. just got a piece up the line. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Miller, a native Texan. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Popped him up. Mondesi on the move. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Digging in now for San Diego, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dribbled up the line. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Down the first baseline. but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Raul Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one stayed up a little high. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Drury has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Castro, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Valdez giving chase. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Digging in, Patrick Corbin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
The 1-2. High pop-up. Mondesi is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder number 3, Omar Sosa.
Into the box now, Omar Sosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Sosa, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Ronald Calzado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Sosa stands at second with 2 gone. Soft liner towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Up next for Arizona, Shelby Miller, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shelby Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
The 2-0 on the way. He's in there for strike 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Miguel Valdez will be next. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Miguel Valdez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A high fastball is in there.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set. Here's the 2-2 down the third baseline. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A runner at first with no outs here. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Right fielder, Randall Romero.
Now at the plate, Randall Romero. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. Sosa is after it, and no one will track it down. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Travis ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Blackmon is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Hit out towards second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Brendan Drury, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Hosmer, the runner at third. Blackman at second with one away. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Popped up. Sy is under it, and that retires the side. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres on top, 1-0. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. High pop up. Drury over to his left. 1 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Nelson Sy.
Now at the plate, Nelson Sy. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. Backs him off the plate. A slider that nearly got him.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Todd Connolly.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Sosa moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 9, Louis Brinson.
Striding into the box, Lewis Brinson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Freddie Galvis.
Now for the Padres, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Romero sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Patrick Corbin.
Digging in, Patrick Corbin. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Omar Sosa. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0. That brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. One and one to Jason Castro. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The left field, number 3, Miguel Valdez.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Valdez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. Ready once again, Ronald Calzado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ronald Calzado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Aye. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Touché, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Valdez racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Randall Romero. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Randall Romero.
First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And there's one away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Sosa comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Nelson Sai.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Sai. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ronaldo Ordonez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. And that one stayed up a little high. There's a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. Darno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. So striding in, Todd Connolly. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Count even now at 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. count's even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Omar Sosa. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. At the plate, Ronald Calzado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-1 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Mondesi picks it up, and a backhand try at first, but this throw gets right by him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
In now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in game here. They take a 2-0 lead. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. .3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Esteban Tavares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Darren Gerard is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Miguel Valdez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Gerard is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Another 0-2 coming. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Randall Romero. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Castro at third. Tavares is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hosmer in foul ground, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondback shortstop. The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Sai. First offering on its way. Change up, little bit inside, 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. That's a tough take. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Kelvin Herrera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Brandon Drury. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. So 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Romero is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Change up and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Gerardo Parra will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The average entering play at 301. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Left fielder, Omar Sosa.
Into the box, Omar Sosa. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Ronald Calzado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cody Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Settling in now, Todd Connolly. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Lewis Brinson is on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think that what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball one to start the at bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi. Connolly, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball three.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0 home flips the zone low and outside for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Missed with a breaking ball. Allen sets. 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time. Ball three.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Arizona down to its last strike. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Patrick Corbin records the victory, his 13th of the year. Shelby Miller is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Cody Allen closes the door for the save, his 40th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Patrick Corbin. His record is now 13-10. Credit the save to Cody Allen, his 40th. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls to 5-9. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.